Hello, I'm back again. Like I said in the description, uh, getting this video up and running for a live video. I've been busy the last 2 hours with communications from Terra. They are trying to assist me in spreading this information. So instead of the 2 times per day, I'm going to be up on video trying to uh, answer questions and stuff that people may have. I'm going to announce another time of if I'm home and not doing something that would keep me from doing it. Okay, somewhere between 8:30, 9 o'clock, or so. As soon as I'm able to, I'll get online and I'll open it up, and I'm going to be using titles like how the history of Terra was from their point of view, their creation here by the source, the source that is a part of Terra, or Earth, as you would call it. Terra is a name. Earth is a descriptive word for ground. It's about 1,000-year-old word. So it is new. It is so new, they don't even think of saying the word Earth. It's Terra. It's always will be Terra. Just so you know. I mean, you ought to know by now if you've been watching my channel for very long. I just went to Chat GPT because I don't have many people I can talk to. I don't have creative internet people that I know well enough to talk to, and it gave me some ideas about talking about key messages like the original human history and the purpose, the importance of planetary restoration, a call to unity and alignment and integration. But I'm not going to share so much all at one time that it doesn't keep you interested and inspired to come back and hear more. So I'm going to do it in little bits and pieces and relay the information that I have concerning these things. I'm going to make myself available for online pods, if anybody has podcasts. I don't know how to add things into the videos, and I don't seem to have the time to want to spend to learn how to use all sorts of other websites to do that. When I have something, it's usually got to be quick, fast, and in a hurry to catch my communication with somebody that is present here with me. I don't have time to make whiteboard stuff and all this stuff that I can add into a chat because it's live. Now, if I'm doing something I'm recording, like an information thing, I may not have I may do that on the computer at any time and then upload it. So there won't be a chat. If nobody comes into the video when it's live and makes a comment into the chat, there's no chat. I mean, that's how YouTube does it. You have to post something, and then when the video ends, it may be a while before YouTube puts the chat video with the video. Okay? Sometimes it takes time. And I know that too. So I'm going to try to change the format of these things by creating new playlists. And I'll call them Inner Terra or Terra and this, that, or the other thing. Okay? Because our history is not a blink in the eye of the history of this planet. It's just not. And most of it is controlled manipulation by negative aliens that have now been moved off planet for the most part. There may still be a few around that hasn't been found yet, but there will be. And then there is going to be the long-term project of removal of the rest of the negative beings from this planet. In other words, if you can't do something about your negativity as viewed by the rest of Terra, you're not going to have a very long lifespan here once everything kicks off. Whether you violate the laws of Terra or you do not get anything from a system that you do not input into the system. And if you don't know how to do that when the time comes, that's on you to seek the information. It's not on me. It's not on the beings of inner Terra or the subsurface or the above in our atmosphere. It's on you to change your vibration positively or negatively. That's pretty much the two ways that we word it. You can change your vibration up and down. You can't change your density, but you can change your vibration, either positive or negative. Your energy of you may think it's one and it be the other because you don't know. And I'm sorry to say that, but most of you have no clue. Most of you have no clue. And that's just how that is. You'll find out. You're going to find out. Everybody that's living today is going to find out. And everybody is born in the future is going to find out. Another thing I learned today from the grandmothers and grandfathers that have spoken with me, and this is going to get some people, and some others are not going to give a damn about this bit of information. But here it is. Terra herself has communicated to the grandmothers and grandfathers that she will not allow any more starseeds to be born on this planet. It is a negative galactic thing that is done, and it's going to be stopped. When you have a starseed born, you are occupying the space of a human being born on this planet with the soul that he is supposed to have. Terra, as Terran is part of Source will stop this from happening in the future. There will be no more starseeds. And those of you that claim starseed status, better check and see if that's a sure thing for you or not. Because those that have a starseed soul are not going to be allowed to be here when the surface becomes integrated with the rest of Terra. Now, that's going to be a shocker for a lot of people. And I understand that. Because you've been told lies and you've been deceived and deceptions pulled over you by the negative species and by controllers, all for their predatory profits of some kind or another. If you don't know what those are, you ask me in the chat during a video and I will explain it to you. Predatory natures and negative natures on this planet, your time is up. And you have nowhere to run. You have nowhere to hide. The whole planet is looking for you. The whole planet is going to be looking for you. So you have nowhere to go. And you can't leave. All surface in the upstairs, as in space, by governments and other agencies and assorted organizations and corporations and such, will no longer be allowed to leave the above of this planet. That means the atmosphere of this planet. You're not going anywhere. You're not going to spread your negativity anywhere else from today forward. And I mean that thing. As council leader of Terra, I made that decision earlier. Well, actually, about an hour and a half ago. We made this decision as messaging from the Council of Terra because we don't meet till tomorrow morning. And there's an urgency to get this out and done today. You're not escaping and going to another planet. You're not going to another celestial body. You're not going to escape and leave on your ship and live on your ship for hundreds of years. You're not going to do that. It's not going to be allowed. The ships of Terra will prevent you from leaving the above, the atmosphere of Terra, and going any damn where in the future. If you have negative beings aboard your ships for governments, corporations, and so forth, you are done. There's going to be no supplies coming into you, and you're not going to supply any of the above. Nobody's coming in, nobody's coming out from the surface of Terra. You doubt my words, please try. Please try. And that goes for corporations as well, and private individuals that have enough money to do so. This goes for you as well. This needs to go global. All of this needs to go global. The time of change is upon you already, and you don't even realize it. You may know if something's coming, but you don't know what. I'm here to tell you what is coming. And I speak on behalf of Terra, the planet, the people of inner Terra, the people of subsurface, the people of the above atmosphere. Think atmosphere when you hear me say above. Upstairs is space, where you have the solar system and all the planets and celestial bodies in the solar system, like asteroids and major and minor planets, and all of these things that have colonies on them and life on them. Surface humans will not intervene in these various people anytime soon. They're not allowed. You will be stopped. You're not going anywhere to spread your negativity. That's the decision of the Council of Terra today. This junk come flashing in with big flashers on. Read me now. Read me now. Hell no. I read you, blocked you, and deleted you. There's going to be no junk in my mailbox or any other way either. I'll figure it out who you are quickly and delete it and remove it if you're junk. Don't waste time. You have enough time trying to get yourself ready for the coming future, and it's already on the move. I expect you to see things start happening at a quicker pace. Some of you will like it, and most of you will not like it. I answered a video a while ago. Let me go see if I can remember the name of who she was. Her channel name is A Homestead Journey. I can't remember her name right now, but A Homestead Journey. And the title of her video was, hold on a second. Where'd it go? Did she take it down? Did she take it down? Oh, 3 hours ago, she has a video, and the video is named More Drones Are Being Sighted and Reported. She doesn't know if they're government or what. She didn't know. So I told her, I replied on her video. Let me get there and oops, I'll tell you what I said. And I'll read it to you so you will know what I said. 49 minutes ago, I said, there are some government UAP UFOs. However, there are many from inner Terra and the surface, like the sea bases, that have up information gathering devices. The government and military drones are negative gatherers. Look into DoD Directive 5240-01 and others, and you will see that these have all been put into effect in September of this year. And that also some of their drones may be armed against U.S. citizens. Directive 5240, DoD, Directive 5240. You ought to read it if you've never seen or heard of it. I even put the link there. The government was working with negative extraterrestrials. That doesn't include, but they've been pushed off the planet outside of the solar system. Terra does not like galactic extraterrestrials that don't have the permission presently. Okay? They won't get permission. I can tell you that. So they've been pushed off. That does not include those beings that have been here living in colonies within Terra for so long. They are now Terran, whatever people they are. Terran blank people. That's how you say who they are. Blank is whatever people they are that you know. If you don't know, don't say. Don't make lies and involve yourself in dereliction of duties. Now, the rest of Inner Terra and more. There is absolutely positive things and information they are gathering. Who is in places that will need to be informed to be evacuated when they restore the Terran energy power grid to the planet? That is preclusive to their return and integration of the surface with the rest of Terra. It's been nearly 2 million years since the surface has been ostracized from contact with inner Terra, the subsurface, and the above. 2 million years. And if you watch my videos, you know what started 2 million years ago by the fucking mutts of the galaxy Anunnaki. They're not on this planet anymore. If you doubt me, watch the future. Everything that the negatives have inspired on this planet through the governments is going to end up obsolete until it stops running, because it's no longer going to be powered. There's going to be no more production of negative technology on this planet when Terra comes to the surface, because when they come, they're staying. They will retake, rebuild, restore, and re-energize the surface of this planet. You can participate or you cannot. But if you're not, oh, you might as well go home, lock the door, and stay there until you cease to exist. I am not kidding you one bit. We will not have negative surface humans on the surface for very long. That's what I told her, minus that last little bit of a statement that was a bit personal. It was a bit personal. I'm not going to lie. Somebody's here. I wish I knew who was here right now. Hello? Interesting. I'm going to put this video announcement on my Facebook because I think I want everybody to start seeing, knowing, and learning the information that I'm going to be putting out. You need to at least keep an eye open on this information until the day that it is presented to you in full, and you no longer have a choice. Let me tell you, the surface has run out of time on choices by their own negativity. I don't really know what to tell y'all about how you're going to commence relearning reality from your fiction that you've been taught all your life, but you will and you must. There's no choice in that. If you don't, you're automatically assumed to be negative because you won't participate. You can't participate and think differently. That's not going to happen. They will know. I will know. But they will know as they walk among you daily and start seeing about what's going to have to be done here, what's going to have to be done there to make this entire planet positive with an absence of negativity in the beings of this planet. It's not tolerated in inner Terra in the subsurface. It's not going to be tolerated when the surface begins to become integrated back into the planet of Terra. It's just not going to be allowed. You can say what you want. You can do what you want. You will be dealt with for violations of the laws of Terra. You can count on that as much as you're going to have to continue taking a breath until you no longer can. All right? Till you no longer can. So, with that, I'm going to make this video a little short because I want to rest before my wife comes home. Tell her what all's happened today. And I'll be back about 7:30 or so and continue with the Terran Warrior questions and answers. Terran Warrior Talk questions and answers. That might become its own playlist. I wish y'all a good day. I wish you peace and positivity. I wish you well, regardless of what you may think when you watch these videos. I wish you long life that we can achieve in time. Long, extreme long lives. Incomparable to the damaged DNA that we have now. They can repair DNA over time. And we will. But we will never truly be original humans again, those of us. We will never truly ever be original humans. That much is known. But we are just another species that lives upon this planet. And we will be accepted eventually. And we will be part of everything that goes on this planet. For as much of a perfect world as can be restored, restored being the key. You have my word. Larry Fulmer. I'm out.